It's good to have you again on this channel. This is Market Formula. This is where we talk about the technical analysis of the Nigerian stock market. If you are an investor or you are intending to be an investor, this is where you should be, because this is where we break down the chart, we look at the trend of the market, we look at possibilities, entry and exit, where you can get the best return in the Nigerian capital market. And I want to use this opportunity to invite you to a webinar that is coming up on Sunday. That's Sunday, the 2nd of March 2025, because we know that every close of the bar is a very, very important price. The closing price for the day is important. The closing price for the week is the most important price for the week. The closing price for the month is the most important price for the month. And as we all know, the month of February is going to end by Friday. So by Friday, the month of February will close. It will confluence with the close of the week and also the close of the month. So that price is very, very key, and we need to break it down and look at the possibility for the month of March. And mind you, the month of March is also a very, very crucial month for the market, because it's the month that closed the 3 month candle for our analysis. Like you all know, the way we do it on this channel, we start from the 3 month chart, then we break it down. It's a top down analysis. So we look at the 3 month chart, then we go down to the monthly chart, then the weekly chart for entry. But if you want content like this, and if you enjoy this content, you can like this video so that many more people can also take opportunity of this information. So let's start by looking at the hot share index of the Nigerian stock market. This is the basket that contains all the shares that are listed on the floor of the exchange. Okay, so looking at the hot share index right now, I can just see on the 3 month chart that the price is currently in an overbought condition. And when price is in an overbought condition, it means that it is not the time to buy, but if you are a trader that you can take risk, you can hold your buy. It's not a time to start buying, but you can hold your buy in the market. That is what it means. And if you look at the momentum is still very strong. That means the bullish momentum. The momentum is still very strong. Why? Looking at the indicator that we use on this channel for tracking momentum, which is awesome oscillator, you can see it's all green. It's all green, no red at all on the 3 month chart. So, and we know that the monthly chart is the leading indicator for the 3 month chart, and the weekly chart is the leading indicator for the monthly chart. The daily chart is the leading indicator for the weekly chart. And as we all know, leading indicators are prone to fake out. They can deceive a lot, because you see a lot of signal. They are prone to noise. We call it noise. You can see a buy, then before you know it, before the end of the week, you see a sell, you see a buy, you see a sell. So you don't want to be trapped in going in and going out. So leading indicators are very good for exit, while the lagging indicators, though they are slow, but they have already filtered out the noise that is in the market. So that's the way we just look at it. You should know that there are two categories of indicators. We have leading indicators and we have lagging indicators. Leading indicators will tell you what will happen, what is most likely going to happen, but lagging indicator will tell you what has happened. So you now need to balance it, because you want to see ahead like a forecast, and you need to hindsight to know what has happened, and you now need insight for you to know what to do at the current price. You understand the chart by looking at the back, you understand the chart by looking at the left, you understand where it's going. Market is traded forward, but it's understood backward. You understand where it's going by looking at the left, looking at the back, but you trade it forward. But you need to know what is the market doing currently. So currently the market is actually in an overbought condition, but the momentum is still intact. What's the essence of momentum? When you have momentum in the market, it's like a train. A train has applied brake, but it cannot stop instantly. That is the momentum that is pushing it. So this market already is tired, but the momentum is still pushing it. The momentum is still pushing it, and this little movement that is still left in this market, you can still make a huge return trading the Nigerian stock market. So don't miss my training. The training is going to come up this Sunday, so you can save it. I will leave the link below where you can join the group, where you can always get information about the training. So let's now go and dive in. So looking at the 3 month chart, I've already spoken to the 3 month chart. Let's look at the monthly chart, because the month of February is actually going to close this week. And by the look of things, when we look at it critically, you can see that the month of February has body, and the body currently is bigger than the week, though it has a small wick above. And my students already know, because in my community I teach them how to read the chart just looking at two things. There are actually two key things that makes up a candlestick: the wick and the body. Just understand the direction of the wick, understand the length of the wick relative to the body, and that's just as simple as that. Yeah, I understand that this candlestick, they can be challenging, because we have a lot of names. We have pin bars, we have doji, we have all these things represent the psychology in the market. So if you really understand the principle behind the formation of those candles, you can actually know the psychology of the market at that particular price. Because the market, in the short term, we move following sentiment. Sentiment moves market in a short time, and as a trader, I'm actually interested in the short term move in the price. As a fundamental trader, you need to pay attention to company reports, you need to know what is happening, sector analysis, you need to understand the books, their management structure, shareholding structure, and a lot of things. But as a trader, what I actually need, I need volume, I need to know the market sentiment, I need to know support and resistance, I need to know my momentum, I need to know trend. What's trend? Because trend takes time to form, and it is sustained for a very long time. That's why it's called a trend. A trend can last for 3 years, a trend can last for 5 years. Like if you look at the current trend of the Nigerian stock market, this trend picked up around 2020, and is still going up, and we are in 2025. So for 5 years now, we've been seeing this uptrend. And if I want to draw the channel that the market is actually following, when the market is trending up, it's actually forming a trend in a channel. So if I draw it from here, going higher high, higher high, I'm looking at the higher high. Then by the time I drop it, because the channel, I move it up. This is looking at here. You see that this is the high that the market was following before. Let me even pin in there and go and see what's the price doing. You can see that the market hits the trend line, the upper trend line, came for a support at the midpoint. And what is it doing? We still have room for the market to move this high. But looking at momentum on the monthly chart, you can see that the market lost momentum around 2024 July. The market lost momentum, but the momentum started picking up again. And in the month of February, if the month of February ends like this, and this awesome oscillator paints green, it means that there is a divergence. And if you know the market very well, if you are an advanced trader of the market, any market at all, you know that divergence is actually a leading indicator. Anytime you are spotting divergence on the chart, it's telling you that very soon the market will reverse. There is a warning telling you that the market is moving in the wrong direction. So you will have something like this: momentum divergence. Actually, the momentum waved lower, and what happened to price? Price waved higher. So I can draw this: price waved higher. Okay, so what this means is that this is the neckline. When is this divergence going to play out? There are two confirmation of divergence. One, market can either break the neckline. When it breaks this neckline, when it breaks this neckline, it would have formed something like uh, head and shoulder. So you will have something like this. Okay, you have something like this. Shoulder here, from here to here. That's the shoulder. This would have been the head. You understand? So by the time it breaks here, that means it has broken the neckline of the divergence. And when that happens, and market is unable to take out this high, meaning that the buyers at this level, they are not strong enough to push price above the highest high. Because what happened is, in a trending market, the buyers are willing to buy at higher price. That's what it means when market is trending. And when it's trending up, when it's trending down, that means the sellers are willing to sell at lower prices. Imagine you buying a commodity, say rice, at the price of 80,000 naira, and you are willing to sell it at 60,000 naira, and more and more people are willing to sell it at 60,000 naira. What will happen to the price? The price will crash, because a lot of people are willing to sell at lower prices. But when we have people that are willing to buy at higher prices, you actually bought it at 80,000 naira, and someone is willing to pay you 100,000 naira. Whatever they are saying, you don't know, but you just know that they want to buy, and they are ready to buy, and there are many. So the people that want to sell also will continue to increase their price. So what it actually represents on the chart is that you will see that when price is coming down, it's come for a support, but that support will take out the high. In an uptrend, the job of a support is to take out the resistance. In a downtrend, the job of a resistance is to take out support. So in this case, what would have happened is that this resistance would have taken out this support, and you now need confirmation. You need the market to now pull back, because market will pull back. When market pulls back and is not able to take out this high, if it takes out this high, then it has resumed the trend. But if it's unable to take out the high and comes to break the low, that means it has lower low. A lower low represents a downtrend, a higher high represents an uptrend. So this is actually the condition of the all share index as at now that I'm doing this video. Let's see what happens before Friday. But remember the meeting on Sunday. That meeting, don't miss it, because I'm going to share some secret about this market that a lot of people are not talking about. Because a lot of people, they are looking at one side of the market, one side of the fundamentals. They want to see fundamentals. They want to know what the government is doing, what the person is doing. But me, I look at both sides, but I tend more to the technical side. Also, I understand that what we move the price in a short term is actually sentiment. It's actually sentiment. The number of people that are willing to buy and the number of people that are willing to sell. So that is what we form that. And looking at the oscillator now, I'm looking at the RSI. For RSI, you can see the RSI has gone into the overbought condition here, and we are still in that overbought condition. But notice one thing, that this yellow line, which forms like the average of this line, the market is already under it. The RSI, the main RSI signal, is below it. So it's telling you that very soon this thing will get tired and will fall to the ground very soon. At least it will retrace. So let's even look at the weekly chart, because the week is also going to close by Friday. So this is just what is happening on the weekly chart. You can see the support, and the market is already okay. Let me remove all this line, because there's something that is interesting I saw now. If you are a member of my community, you will know how I trade this kind of pattern. This pattern is telling me what happened here. This is an inside bar pattern. The previous week that ended upper week, what happened? The market went up. But what happened to the week? There was a week above, telling you that there is a selling pressure, no buying pressure under. And but the bullish body is what? Is a bullish body. So Is a bullish body, but looking at here is a previous resistance. So markets may want to come and use this as a support. And mind you, when market breaks a resistance like that and is coming for a support, you need to pay attention, and you must see that the market is willing, is ready to make it a support. If this market comes like this and just immediately snap down into here, that's not good for the market. That means that the support that we are looking at is already broken, and market might come back for a lower support. When a support is broken, it's going to a lower support. When a resistance is broken, it's going to a higher resistance. So looking at this, we cannot predict this. We need to allow this to form. But the wick is already painting red, but it's not enough because we are just one day into the week. But looking at the last week candle, is a spinning top. What is a spinning top? Is a range market. Yeah, a ranging market. That means the market doesn't know whether to go higher or to go lower. It has small body, small wick below, small wick above, telling you that market is already sensing some resistance above here. So you need to pay attention. That's why you cannot afford to miss this meeting. This meeting, you cannot afford to miss it, because it's a very, very key price that we are going to analyze. The market will have closed the week, the market will have closed the month, and we are entering into the month that we close the 3 months. So you see that there's a lot of confluence that we need to pay attention to. And on the weekly chart, you can see that the momentum is almost entering into the overbought region again. Look at it here. When he entered into the overbought region, and the average of the RSI cross above the main RSI line, what happened? Price begin to fall, but now the RSI line has crossed above the average of the RSI line. So we are already moving into something like a slight bullish movement. So that is just the whole share index. I actually spent a lot of time looking at the whole share index, because this is very, very key for us to make a decision going forward in the month of March. And if you look at the performance at this corner, and see that in 1 month the market has gained 5.2%, and in 3 months the market gained 10%. 6 months 13.35. In the year to date, market gained 5.41%. So it means that the year to date, when you look at the year to date and the monthly, you can see that the market has not really done very well in a 1 year period. And if you look at the 1 year period, actually the market did 7%. Okay, so let's just browse through some of the trades that we have already given out on this channel. I know we still have MTN running. I've not checked the price of MTN currently. These are trades that we've already given out before. Looking at the MTN chart, what should I expect? We are getting close to the resistance zone. So if you have bought MTN around here and at this price, I know you will have made like 30 something percent, close to 40%. So get ready to take your profit around here, around this zone. But if you are a long-term trader, like an investor, well, maybe the current policy is now favorable for MTN. You are willing to hold your position, but I am going to take out my trade at this zone. I'm not going to think that it's going to break out. I want the market to break out. I don't assume that the market is going to break out. That is very, very important. Just trade the bounce. When it breaks, then find another entry. That is the safest way to trade the market. Yeah, the policy might be favoring now, but the market has already factored that into the price. For the price to move from here to here in 6 months, market moved from one and this is 170 naira to 264 naira. What do you think? Think that people that bought at this price, they won't take their profit here, so they will create a supply here. It will actually create a supply. And mind you, there are some people that bought at this price too, at maybe 320 naira, and the market is coming to their entry. They were in serious loss before, but now the market is showing potential that you can still cash out, you can still come out of the market at a break even, if not break even, close to break even. People will supply, so it will create a volume of supply at that level. So that is why I will not trade the break. I will not trade the break. So which other stock did we give out again? NASCON. I know I gave out NASCON. You can refer to my previous video where you can see a NASCON trade. Okay, for NASCON, you can see that we still have some room to move. We entered NASCON at around 30 naira or thereabout. Okay, it has even gained 1.6% today. And where is the zone we are going to take profit for NASCON? Let me draw that zone. All right, so that's the zone we are taking profit for NASCON. So if you have NASCON, be ready to take your profit inside that 52 naira region. We have Dangote Sugar. Refinery. For Dangote Sugar Refinery, okay, for Dangote Sugar Refinery, if the market comes lower anyway, you can still buy. Let me show you. This one is still a promising trade. So if you can see something like this trade will only be wrong when there is a 3 months candle that close into this zone. When it closes into this zone, then we need to be careful. There's still a support here. Yeah, the market can still bounce from, but immediately it close here means that the signal is weak. So don't expect too much profit in this trade. That's what it actually mean. Then we have Ella Lake. For Ella Lake, let me look at the. Okay, for Ella Lake, I do not even know the reason why I should have come out of Ella Lake at this price. Yeah, because one, I'm looking at the momentum. The momentum is actually under. If the momentum is up, there is a probability for a trending situation. But when we have momentum under and you are buying, you assume that it's a ranging market. It's a ranging market. Like now, I have green, red, green, red. Market is actually ranging. Let me go to the monthly chart, see what is happening. Okay, for this monthly chart is a good confirmation that I can still hold this trade. I know I have this trade and the market got to somewhere around here, and maybe I place a sell at 4 naira. I think it's 4 naira 20 kobo. But the market did not get there and it went back down. So for it to go back down, if the month of February closes like this, please, you can buy. Is an indication for a buy. This is a buy signal. The member of my community already know the way we treat a buy signal. A buy signal is a bullish candle that closes above a bearish candle, above the close of a bearish candle. So a sell signal is a bearish candle that close below the low of a bullish candle. Okay, then a buy continuation is a bullish candle that close above another bullish candle, and a sell continuation is a bearish candle that close below a bearish candle. All right, so that's just it. So if the market closes like this, then it's a good buy. You can still buy this particular stock. Let me look at another stock. I think I still have one. Let me see which other stock do we have. That is running? Cannot remember now. If you remember, you are a member of my community and you can remember this stock, just put it in the chat box so that I can look at it on Sunday when we meet for the general training meeting. So if you are yet to subscribe to the group where we share the information about the training and all, so I'll leave the link in the comment section so you can always join the group, and hope to see you again in my next video. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now.